What if I told you your anger isn't yours, that the rage that rises in your chest, the fire in your eyes, the boiling thoughts screaming for revenge were never really under your control? What if they were planted by others? Triggers disguised as words, expressions, disrespectful glances, each one a trap waiting to pull you into chaos. You see, most people walk through life like puppets. One insult and they snap, one betrayal and they explode. But not you, not after today, because today you're going to learn something powerful, ancient. The Stoics knew it, warriors lived by it, and those who mastered it became untouchable. This isn't about suppressing your emotions or pretending to be calm. No, this is about reclaiming your power, learning how to remain steady when storms rage around you, how to smile in the face of disrespect, how to turn chaos into clarity and pain into peace. By the end of this journey, insults will no longer sting, criticism will become silence, and those who try to control you will lose their grip forever. Chapter 1. Master the pause, power in delay. Every storm begins with a single spark, but it's your silence that decides if it becomes a fire. In a world that demands instant reactions, mastery begins with delay. The pause, so small, so silent, is where your greatest power hides. That breath between the insult and your response. That heartbeat between betrayal and retaliation. It is there you either lose yourself or find control. Rumi once wrote, "If you are irritated by every rub, how will your mirror be polished?" Life will test you daily. People will provoke you, challenge your patience, scratch at your ego. But the truly unshakable don't react, they respond. And the response doesn't come from emotion. It comes from clarity born in stillness. Every time you feel anger rise, practice the pause. Count to 3, breathe deeply. Let the wave crash without pulling you under. Because in that pause, you reclaim your mind. You interrupt the pattern. You choose composure over chaos. This isn't weakness, it's supreme strength. A warrior doesn't swing at every shadow. He waits, he watches, and when he moves, it's with precision. Train this pause daily. It is your first step toward emotional invincibility. Chapter 2. Detach from ego. You are not your reputation. They speak your name with venom. They mock your work. They question your worth. And suddenly your chest tightens, your jaw clenches, and your mind prepares to defend. But pause, because this moment isn't about you. It's about their perception of you, a distorted image shaped by their biases, fears, and projections. Marcus Aurelius knew this deeply. In his meditations, he reminded himself daily, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Your ego wants to fight back, to be seen as right, strong, and respected. But your soul, calm and timeless, knows it doesn't need to be anything. The moment you detach from ego, you stop dancing for validation. You stop bleeding for approval. Freedom begins when you realize your value isn't defined by praise or destroyed by criticism. You are not the opinions of others. You are not your reputation. You are what remains when all the noise fades, unshaken, unseen, and unstoppable. Chapter 3. See the provoker as a teacher. Insults feel personal. Disrespect feels sharp. But beneath that sting lies an opportunity, a rare chance to evolve. The person who offends you, annoys you, or pushes your buttons isn't your enemy. They're your mirror. A provoker shows you where you're still reactive, where ego still reigns, where peace has not yet taken root. When someone crosses the line, pause and ask, "What is this moment trying to teach me?" Maybe it's patience, maybe it's restraint, or maybe it's the realization that your inner world still bends under pressure. Growth isn't born from comfort, it comes from resistance. Just like muscles need weight to grow stronger, your mind needs challenge to evolve. Every difficult person sharpens your edges, toughens your resolve, and forces you to dig deeper into your values. See them not as a threat, but as a trainer in disguise. So next time someone provokes you, don't react. Observe, reflect, smile. You're not losing control. You're gaining wisdom, and in that moment, you've already won. Chapter 4. Stay rooted in your inner citadel. Some battles are not fought on battlefields but in silence, inside your own mind, in a world that constantly tries to shake you, tempt you, provoke you. There must be a place that remains untouched. That place is your inner citadel. The Stoics believe that within each of us lies a fortress, built not of stone, but of values, reason, virtue, and inner calm. This mental stronghold is where true power resides. Every time someone mocks you, questions you, or tries to drag you into their chaos, retreat, not in fear, but in discipline. Close the gates of your mind. Let their noise echo outside the walls. Inside, you remain still. Marcus Aurelius spoke of this inner stronghold often, reminding himself daily that while he could not control the world, he could always control how the world affected him. You are not your emotions. You are the one who watches them, chooses them. So when the storm comes, and it will, don't react. Root yourself deeper, stand firmer. And remember, the stronger your citadel, the weaker their control, because those who are unshakable on the inside are unconquerable on the outside. Chapter 5. Make peace. Your daily practice before the world throws its chaos at you, before the noise, the pressure, the people trying to provoke you, you have a choice. The battlefield isn't out there. It's within you. And your first weapon is peace. Each morning, wake with intention, not blindly reacting to the day, but setting the tone for it. Through simple yet powerful rituals, like deep breathing, mindful journaling, and silent reflection, you begin to fortify your mind. You declare to the universe, I choose calm over conflict. I choose clarity over noise. The Stoics didn't wait for peace to arrive. They created it. Marcus Aurelius meditated before dawn. Epictetus wrote reflections in silence. Why? Because they knew the storms were coming. But they also knew if you build serenity into your routine, the chaos outside can never touch the stillness inside. Peace isn't passive. It's a daily discipline, a deliberate act of defiance against the madness of the world. So start today. Rise, breathe, reflect. And each day you'll grow more untouchable, not by force, but by unshakable inner stillness. So now you understand the path to becoming untouchable doesn't begin with fighting back. It begins with stepping back. Not in weakness, but in wisdom. You've learned to master the pause, detach from ego, turn conflict into training, protect your inner citadel, and make peace a sacred ritual. Anger, that's not power. Reactivity, that's not control. The real power lies in calm defiance, in refusing to let anyone pull you out of your peace. You are not a puppet on the strings of others' opinions. You are the one who cuts those strings. One breath, one pause, one quiet choice at a time. Let the world be chaotic. Let others lash out. You'll remain grounded, focused, unshaken. Now here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, when someone tries to push your buttons, don't flinch, don't react. Just observe, smile, walk away. Keep your power, and journal the transformation. You'll be surprised by how light freedom feels when you're no longer carrying rage. If this message stirred something within you, leave a comment below. Let me know how you're applying Stoicism in your life, and if you're ready for more powerful tools to master your emotions and own your mind. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Your journey to becoming untouchable has just begun. See you in the next one.